Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. If you can hear me, type in Vagina. This is Mo's Vagina Talks 201. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, I had to think of the day. And I feel like this filter is not helping. It's like it's delayed or something. I might have to record like that. Anyway, it's too much light, y'all. I'm in a different setting. I was actually debating if I wanted to do a Mo's Vagina Talks because of the situation with the snowstorm and people not having power, water, and all of those things. So I have a few good things that I want to discuss. I have my hand over the camera because it's like this light. I'm in a different setting, as you guys can see. And so the light, see what I'm saying? It's just so bright. So I'm like doing this too. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and get started. I hope everyone is doing okay, that you're staying warm, safe, that your family and friends are okay. Right. So a couple of different things that we're going to talk about today. I'm not going to hold you long. So grab your pens, your paper, flashlights. I feel like this is not going to freaking work. Wow. Which one is this one? Ooh, there we go. Welcome it's supposed to be every Wednesday at 7 p.m. But of course I'm like not consistent these days. I was trying to be, but last week I had a yoni steam and henna session that went over, so I didn't get a chance to do the vagina talks. And then today, of course, a lot of people don't have power, water, they're in hotels. It's just a whole bunch of shit going on, so that's why I was even debating doing the vagina talks. But I'll go ahead and get into it, y'all. So I want to talk about stretching your hips first. So we should be stretching our hips. I can't say that I've been doing that this week or last week because my whole body is just like, it needs some attention. So make sure, ladies, that you are stretching your hips. Not only is this good, sexual wise, but it can help with circulation. It can support the nerves in your back and your spine. And it'll do some alignment and relieve tension from your knees and lower back. A lot of times when our hips, we hold a lot of things there that relates to the sacral chakra. Some of you ladies have already taken my sacral chakra class with the instructor Thais. And we just talk about different things that's related to the sacral chakra. And a lot of times we hold stored emotions, happiness, sadness there within our womb, which can affect our vagina as well when we're stressed. So make sure that you guys are stretching your hips and, of course, doing your vagina muscles exercise every day. That's a must. Y'all see my henna? Boom. Y'all missed my henna session last week. So, vagina mood. Right now, a sister got a cold vagina. Like my feet cold, my vagina cold, I'm cold. Y'all, I'm freezing. Y'all should see me in this space trying to make it work. But y'all, I'm freezing. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just really trying to make y'all laugh when I talk about these things or whatever I'm going to say for tonight. For those of you who don't have power right now or maybe lacking some water, I'm going to give you some little fun things that you can do with your partner. Have you guys ever been kissed on your lower back? People may kiss like on your shoulders or at the top, but have you ever been kissed like on your lower back? Okay, if you haven't, you're missing. The nerves in the lower back are connected to your spine and your pelvis. Being touched from this direction is sensitive and it gives a lot of pleasure. Soft lips, tongue action, and it also soothes headaches. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but kissing on the lower back is really beneficial and it's fun. And, for those who need help arching their back, I don't need help. But the lower back kissing benefits can help you with that. Oh, wait, did I say the vagina mood? I think I did. I have a cold vagina. Y'all, I'm freezing. She's freezing. She cold. But yes, lower back kissing. So make sure you guys participate in that. I actually was going to post on my Instagram about eating it through her panties, her lace panties, but I figured with the situation, it may be a little bit too much for people that's cold and shivering and looking for shelter. So I'm going to save that one for another day. But I do want to talk about my Man Need Love 2 supplements. Well, the men supplements have been really hot lately, and they have always been hot, but now more so than ever. I have been telling people, men too, my men supplements are top notch. I make them with love, and like how I want my man to feel, that's what I put in there. So I wanted men to feel good about themselves, number one. And then I wanted them to have some stamina, some energy, have memory. I wanted their anxiety to be down. Our men go through so much in the world. They have a lot of pressure. I was watching a live earlier today with Jasmine the Wizard and her boyfriend, and he was saying how ego of men get in the way. So, you know, they're taught from a young age that they have to provide. They can't show emotions. And they don't do self-care. So that's why I made the Men Need Love capsules. The twist to that is I put a little bit of aphrodisiac in there, you know, to help the overall sexual health. So I want to be very clear. I do not make Viagra. I don't. And y'all stop trying to get me in trouble and get me reported for making Viagra, because I don't make that. Right here, Man Need Love 2. And yes, I did make it myself. It boosts your testosterone. I talked about that, I think. Your stamina, brain alertness, circulation, memory, iron, hormone balance, energy, stimulate your sperm, and more. So you take 2 a day. You take 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. The reason why I don't suggest that you take it later, because the energy that you have in there, a lot of men have reported, and I guess will be listed as a side effect, that they took it like around 6 p.m. or so, and they were up all night. Now, I said morning and afternoon, so make sure you take it there. Now, for men that's thinking, Mo, I'm good. I don't have any issues. I don't need this. You know, mind work. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but that doesn't mean that you're not tired. That doesn't mean that you're not stressed. That doesn't mean that you're not pushing the limit every day. So you do need these supplements. That's what they are. Now, just so happen they help you more sexually, and that's cool. But just look at the bigger picture when you guys get those. So that leads me into some sexual stimulated herbs, and some of these men and women can use. So yohimbe. Yohimbe is actually used in the men's supplements, but can be used for women too. So yohimbe is a West African tree bark, and for men in this, thank you, Thais, for men and for this particular herb and how I used it, because that's all it is. It's just the way that I used it. It released nerves to the penis, increase blood flow, stimulate nerve, and prolong erections. So a lot of times men stuck on this porn stuff. Mo, I want to go longer. I want to go longer. Okay, so what my man supplements will prolong the erection. Your heart won't be racing. You won't have like a crash coming down, because I wanted vitamins to be in these supplements. Okay, so then we have red clover. So red clover is not in the men's supplements, but it helps men and women. So for red clover, whether you drink it or take capsules, however form that you want to do it, improve sex drive, energy, and help you to sleep. So I think this will be a really good tea. When you wake up in the morning, men, women, you can drink it. Or if you, before you go to bed, when you get out the shower. I personally like to kind of do things when I get out the shower because I'm already relaxed anyway. And when I drink the tea, it just helped me out. So I love red clover. Red clover is one of my fertility blends. So not necessarily because someone is trying to have a baby, but just to have a healthy reproductive system. So women, I need you to understand that when a lot of times when I talk about fertility, it's not always about conceiving. Whether you want to conceive or not, we should have a healthy reproductive system. So I understand that. Tribulus, I do have that in the supplements, but this is for men and women as well. But for men, I'll start with you. This will help you with like if you want, like more so like with energy. So the triplets will help you with the energy. Women, if you are premenopausal or you're going through menopause, this will help you as well. It will greatly help you with lubrication also. So I think triplets is, you can drink it as a tea, but I'm also, I dabble with the powder. So I'm not really sure about the tea. But that's research that you guys can do on your own to see how you want to intake triplets, okay? The men's supplements. Oh, and another thing about this. So with the pandemic, the supplies was a little rough. And I had to downsize the capsules. So this one is actually small, but I'm back to the bigger size capsule. Oh, I'll show you. I'll compare. I don't know if you'll be able to see. So you see how big these are? And then you see how small these are? I don't know if you can see. So your supplements, men's supplements should be in this size capsule. So if you receive capsules from me and they were small, hit me up and I'll send you a pack for free. It's on the house. But that leads me into y'all Viagra talk. So men, again, the men's supplements is for overall health, right? But it does help you out sexually if you want to have a little extra fun. It'll just give you that extra boost. Now, again, I don't make Viagra. But if you are wanting to have a little extra fun, I have this. I have ED on here. It's not for erectile dysfunction. Although the person that I personally made a batch for was for that. But I let some other men use it who are just, you know, cool. This right here is a little extra fun. And this is the powder right here. So for this one, I don't even have a name yet. So it has horny goat weed in it. It has tribulus, which I did talk about. It has yohimbe, which I did talk about as well. And it has hawthorn. Hawthorn is really good for your heart. So I wanted to not only men when y'all get going, but I want to make sure that your heart has proper blood circulation, pump it to it, that you're feeling good, you're not having a crash. This is like customized. And from what I've heard, this right here, now my man's supplements are already good, but this right here, extra fun. If you want to, you know. All night long. These are not just for erectile dysfunction. I made a stronger batch for someone, or two people actually who had erectile dysfunction. But the man that did take it, that didn't have any issues with erectile dysfunction, they had some extra fun with it. So that's what I'm saying. And to let you know how strong it works. So I had a client, right? And for like a year that I know of, he had issues with getting erections, right? So he went to the doctor. They gave him something. It didn't work. Of course, he went to the gas station. It didn't work. And I'm sure some of y'all who does, y'all's at work, you have been to the gas station as well. And y'all taking that shit was bad for your heart. So I had to think like, dang, what can I do? You know, I want to make sure that he has a erection, but also just feel good, you know, like just mentally clarity up here, because that shit fuck with you if you can't get up or if it doesn't stay up, you know, long. So that's when I came up with these. So again, these are not on my website, but if you want some to try out, hit me up. I got you. So again, horny goat, tribulus, yohimbe, and hawthorn, which is good for your heart. So cool. And let's move on. I want to talk about some morning sex benefits. I personally love having sex in the morning. So does my husband. It feels really good. You can count it as a workout. It is a stress reliever, boosts your immune system. Men last longer in the morning, good for brain energy. Your erection strength is actually better in the morning. You burn 5 calories per minute. It gives you a feel-good hormone. And a 2015 study says that it fights against bacteria, virus, germs. So that's pretty cool to have sex in the morning. So that is one of my favorite. I don't know. It's just something about morning sex. Like, and then it doesn't even have to be all dramatic. You could do the spooning position in the morning. I feel like it just goes down in the morning. Have you like happy as fuck? Here we go with Justin. Y'all know Justin don't have no home training. If you've been on my live before, you know this is a nut case. So Justin says in the morning, afternoon, brunch, lunch, evening, it don't make me no damn difference. Just so you know damn well you are not having sex like that all day. You're not. Like vaginas are juicier in the morning too. Do y'all feel like that? I feel like, I mean, my vagina is just juicier anyway, but because I eat my vitamin E, fruits and vegetables. I mean, I don't know if I told y'all these benefits. Did I? I can't remember, but I'm going to tell you again. I'm talking about sex on here. Spooning positions. It helps with the nervous systems, reduce stress. It relaxes your body. Feel good hormones, a love hormone when you're doing spooning positions, which I love, love, love. It reduces depression, promote communication. Spooning sex is a plus. And it boosts your mood. Like I almost want to say like that may be my favorite position to spoon. I feel like I've said that before on my lives, but I feel like that's one of my positions, and I feel like I just do more. So I want to talk about stored emotions in feet. So a lot of people say that they don't like to have their feet touched and they don't like to touch feet. But you should be getting your feet massaged and you should be giving massages. If not, you are missing out. So I'm one of those. I will massage feet. I don't have a problem with it at all. I enjoy doing it for my man. First of all, I just like to cater to men anyway. I've always been like that, to cater. You have more than 10,000 nerves in your feet. And you can, now I don't know about this part, it's just what I read. You can manifest through your feet and legs. I don't know. That's just what I read. Okay, I'll have to look more into that. You can reach your lungs, your liver, your colon, shoulder, upper chest, neck, brain, and more. So all this is connected to your feet. So when you get a foot massage or a foot detox, you can have circulation. This is going to flush toxins. Make sure that you drink plenty of water, and it reduces tension. So previously, right, I think I talked about this too. I feel like I've talked about a bunch of shit. I just be repeating myself. So I once had a guy to massage my feet, suck my toes, and do his stroke length. So again, men, you could do certain things when you know your stroke length, because you have tried it. I don't like to see or hear about men trying to do things such as like from the back and you trying to like choke someone, but your stroke length won't allow you to do that. So you have to be real with your dick size. What can you do? What can you not do? Okay, so please don't try to go overboard. Your S is crooked because you don't know what you do. Don't think that you're Superman and you're really not. Just stop, okay? And women, we have to be able to tell these men that in a nice way. I'm not saying crush them, because some honestly don't know, but just have them, you know, recognize that their stroke length is not doing that. So if you know that you cannot, well, two reasons if you're hitting it from the back and it's coming out. One, she's just super, super wet. And then the other one, your stroke length won't allow you to. So have you ever had a guy when they're, you know, hitting it from the back and they're either trying to grab your titties or choke you, and then their thrust is like off, it's not natural, and it's like, dude, your stroke length isn't allowing you to do that. Now, if someone has a bigger penis, that stroke length is the business, you may want to tell them to ease it in. So that you have to be mindful too, guys, because remember, when you try to force something in, and she's not completely wet or you're just too big, she's not going to be able to enjoy it, and she's not going to be able to, you know, throw it back as she should. You may need to try a missionary. I'm not really a big fan about riding. Men cannot control themselves, and I lose my rhythm. So men, when women are on top, just let them do their thing. Now, I'm not saying you can't participate, but let her catch her riding rhythm, you know what I'm saying? And she could do a little bit more, you know, cheeks start clapping a little bit more, you know, she start bouncing a little bit more. But if you start grabbing on hips and you just control her and you pull her down, it's not really going to work. Know your stroke length. A lot of bigger guys, they do prefer women to ride them because a lot of times they may not be as long, you know, which is fine. I mean, I like big dudes. It's cool. But again, that man has to know his stroke length, right? So a good position would be spooning or a missionary to the side. She's laying on her back, he's standing up, and she put one leg over his shoulder. So a lot of times that tends to work for any size. And I'm not even looking at Justin's comment because I can't deal with him. I think that's pretty much it. So again, ladies, where is it at? Men, if you have not ordered your men's supplements, make sure you do so. For extra strength, I got you. Women, if you have purchased my wash before, I have them back in stock at the travel size. So this is the foam wash, the body wash. So this one has black soap, vitamin E, almond oil. The mist spray, y'all been spraying the hell out of it. Look, it's still there. Now, men, if you're dealing with somebody with some, you know, little crusty feet, make sure you get them a foot balm. You can get them a foot balm, and you can rub them down with some shea butter. May want a little fragrance in that one if you plan on sucking toes. That will be able to help you out. Somebody said they like a girl to go up and down while she's on top. Don't do the scoot chair stuff on top of me. So, Justin, with that being said, you don't want nobody to scoot. That means that you don't need to touch. Let her do what she's going to do and make sure that your stroke length is in check. Okay? Before you start requesting things. So, ladies, stand your ground with that. Oh, and you know what? Some people do like to scoot. I just thought about that, Justin. Some people do like to scoot. So we're not listening to you. I didn't really have much, y'all. Like I said, what I was going to talk about, I was going to talk about eating her pussy through her lace panties. Maybe I can talk about that next week. But again, that's all that I have. Y'all let me know y'all vagina moves if you can. And, oh, wait, did I talk about this? Oh, I think I was going to wait till next week to talk about this. Kinky sex health benefits. Okay, I'm going to do like a little bit, right? And then I'm going to go. I'm talking about sex on here. I love to moan, by the way. Like, I love to moan, and I feel like my body just release any stress or negativity, and my hips open wide, and I could take those deep strokes right there if you got a good stroke length. Okay, you guys should be practicing phone sex. You're never too old for phone sex. Make sure that you practice your moan. You could do it like right now, like nobody's gonna hear you at all, unless you got kids or some shit. Go in the bathroom or something. And with moaning, men love that. They really do. So you can have control. So make sure that a lot of people run from the dominatrix, you know, situation. Everybody don't want the be dominant or submissive, which is cool. And by the way, I love to hear a man moan too. So make sure, it's nothing wrong with playing dress up. Have anybody played dress up lately? I know some people have. I'm not gonna call them out, but I know some people have played dress up. I'll be listening to y'all. Okay. And receiving oral sex, make sure that you are giving and receiving. Let's see. I have a bunch of other things, but I'm not gonna talk about them. So, but that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I want to give a shout out to Dre from Pick a Struggle show on Fishbowl Radio Network, which is our radio partner. So he uploads everything on YouTube, and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. you'll have Mo's Vagina Talks. I think it's going to be like 6 episodes, a break, and then 6 episodes. If you guys have not shopped with me, make sure that you go to motivateyourwomb.com to shop. Men, get your supplements. If you want some little extra boost, hit me up, DM, and I'll send you some on the house. Women, get your yoni wash, your yoni spray, your foot bombs. Okay, so outside of that, make sure that you are, taking care of yourself, period. So I need you guys to take your moringa, which is good for your immune system. Make sure that you're taking your black seed every day. It's really good to reduce and maintain your blood pressure. Make sure you're drinking your bush tea, your mango, what else? Your sea moss and everything. Please come see me at 324 East Beltline, inside Grow Desoto Market. You can come get your yoni steam. The yoni steam blends, the popular one right now is a wet blend. Miss Regina made them, and she's a black herbalist, right? What else I have? One for infertility, one for bacteria and yeast. Hopefully I can be back at the center next Wednesday. And yeah, thank y'all so much for supporting me. Guys, I need y'all to make sure you know your stroke length. Women, make sure that you're keeping your vagina hydrated. No dry pussy. Thank you. All right, peace and love. I'll talk to y'all later.